It is Saturday and I have 3 of my best plays for you guys for these NBA playoffs. I'll also have an NHL playoff pick at the end, so stick around for that. It'll be just a little bonus pick for you guys for these NHL playoffs. Before I hop into these picks though, let me just run down real quick how you can get $200 in no sweat entries. That's going to be when you download Betr using my code HORV. It's just going to give you 2 tokens up to $100 each. When you place those tokens on bets, if you miss those 2 slips when you use those tokens, you'll get all the money back. No questions asked. Also, when you download Betr, you'll get a free square for Donovan Mitchell to get a point or a rebound. So take advantage of those. Download Betr, use my code HORV, and yeah, take advantage of that. Also, there's Novig. When you use my code HORVY, they're going to give you $50 completely free. All you have to do is deposit $5 and place a $5 bet. You can use the 3 or 4 man slip I'm going to give you today, or use your own picks, whichever you prefer. And obviously take advantage of these during the playoffs. They're pretty good promotions going on right now, and yeah. When you do that, I will set you up with a free month in my VIP. This is where I send my very best picks every single day. And when you do use my code, just send me a screenshot to horvyhits@gmail.com and I'll get you set up with that free month right away. Before I get into the picks, one more thing. I just want to say I'm just going to be completely transparent. There are ups and downs in this. So be responsible, please, when I give you this slip. Yeah, like I said, there's ups and downs. We obviously don't hit all the time, but I always put in the time and effort to get the very best value for you guys on these picks. So yeah, let's get into it. Enough of me rambling. First off, it's going to be Josh Hart, more than 13.5 rebounds plus assists. As you can see here, head-to-head against Atlanta, he's hit it almost 90% of the time, hitting it the last 8 out of 9 times he's played Atlanta. And you can see here, game 1, 2, and 3, he went over this line pretty easily, and I think he'll continue to keep this up in the playoffs. It's, like I said, the playoffs, they're down 2-1 now to Atlanta. I think he is a big part of this offense, facilitating the offense, also getting on the boards, getting defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds. And he will be a big reason they will tie this series, I believe, this game. And you can see here, Atlanta on the season, they're bottom 10 in the league for rebounds allowed, middle of the league for assists allowed. And yeah, Josh Hart, I do believe, will go above this. The books are favoring up. Sleeper, Hard Rock, Fliff, Caesars, Novig, Underdog. Everyone is liking him to go over this line. Alright, that's the first play. Second play is going to be Aaron Gordon, more than 13.5 points. On the season, you see he's hit at a 66% hit rate. Head-to-head against Minnesota, he's at a 57% clip. As you see, the books, everyone and their mother is favoring this one up. The power forward position, Minnesota is top 10 in the league, so obviously not something I love seeing, but I do love seeing all these books favoring it up. As you can see, he started off at 14, it's gone down to 13.5. Nothing too crazy about that. I still think this is great value. He should be back this game. If he is not, you can fill this 3-man in with the bonus pick I'm going to give you at the end. But I do believe he will play this game. They're down 2-1 to Minnesota. It's a must-win game to even the series out. Try to get momentum going their way, and Aaron Gordon is a big factor in them being able to get back in this series and tie it up. So yeah, lock in this second play. The third and final play will be Dante DiVincenzo, more than 3.5 rebounds. On the season, he's hit at a 64% hit rate. Head-to-head against Denver, he's hit it at a 78% clip. Hitting the first 3 games in this series, 4, 7, 4. Rebound chances 7, 10, and 6. And he's played almost 31 minutes a game on average through these first 3 games in the playoffs. The books are favoring this one up. Underdog has a minus 169, sleeper 145, Fliff, FanDuel, Novig, Rivers, Caesars, DraftKings, PrizePicks. Everyone, like I said, is loving him to go over this line today. So yeah, those are the 3 NBA plays I have for you guys. Josh Hart, more than 13.5 rebounds plus assists. Aaron Gordon, more than 13.5 points. And Dante DiVincenzo, more than 3.5 rebounds. And let's give you this last pick of the day for the NHL playoffs. It's going to be Logan Stankoven to get a point against Ottawa in Game 4. As you can see here, he's been on an insane heater, hitting his last 10 out of 10 games, getting a point, at least 1 point. As you see, he's gotten 2, 3, 2. In these first 3 games, he's been going nuclear. He's scored a goal in each of these games. I'm not saying he's going to score a goal, but this second line for the Canes has been crazy. They've been like the main point of their offense, main factor for this offense. They've gotten the Canes going in each of these first 3 games against Ottawa, and I do believe he will get another point. I don't see his streak ending here. This second line has been insane. Like I said, I can't say enough about them. So yeah, lock this one in. You can substitute it for Aaron Gordon if he does end up not playing. But also, it's up to you guys if you want to combine these into a 2-man, 3-man, 4-man. I leave that completely up to you guys. But again, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like. It helps me out a ton, getting it out to more and more people as I'm growing as a channel. And yeah, subscribe as well. And thank you again for watching. Enjoy these games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.